Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Let me introduce myself by my name. My name is Pradeep Jaini and it's a very common name in our country. It means, for those who don't know, it means glow or light. So being a common name, there were at least 2 or more people with the same name in my school, in my college, and in our team as well. So I used to be called by different names, PJ and Jaini as which is my surname. So I'm used to all these names actually. So I would like to take this opportunity to share something about myself and my goals and my hobbies. I was born and brought up in a town called Tadipatri in Andhra Pradesh. It's around 200 kilometers from Bangalore. And my father was a proud owner of his own grocery store, and my mother is a housewife. And I have one elder sister. So, whenever we used to play, and if I am winning in that game, she used to start a fight and end that game abruptly. That is so unique about her. And of course, she used to help me with my studies, and recently she helped me in getting engaged to the one I love. I love my sister always.
Then that is arranged.
And in my childhood, I was so shy and I was scared to speak with the people, and still now also I am scared to speak with people, but I have improved. Being a younger kid, I was pampered and cared by my parents. So I don't have any proper idea about what I should become in the future. If I watch some movie and if I like that character, I wanted to become that. I watched for instance, I watched a Gentleman movie, and Arjun is a thief in that movie. I wanted to become thief, and I started telling my mom I'll become a thief and build a college like him. So like that I was. And our town is not a very big town. So I was studying in till my 7th standard. I studied in a Telugu medium school. It means all subjects will be in Telugu except English. So, and after that, in my 8th standard, I went to English medium school, and from first day onwards, I was so scared of speaking over there, because if I talk in Telugu, I have to pay 1 rupee as a fine for every word, if I speak in Telugu. So all my pocket money used to wash out for that only in the initial days. And one day, I still remember one incident from my 8th standard. My headmistress asked me to read a story. It's in English, and I started reading it and came across the word bungalow. I pronounced it as bungalow at that time. So everybody laughed at that time, and I thought I will leave that school on that day itself and go back to my old school. But then my headmistress was so encouraging, and she told me one phrase she told me on that day: don't be afraid of your mistakes, but be afraid when you are not correcting it. So that I still remember, and with that I started reading, and I started reading stories, novels and all, and in the end I was the town topper in our town, Tadipatri. So, and after that, I did my +1 and +2 in a residential college. In Andhra Pradesh, residential colleges are so different. We have to slog a lot in Andhra Pradesh in residential colleges. We used to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, get ready by 6 o'clock, take a chair in one hand, plate and glass in another hand, and put a bag on the backside and go to study rooms and study from 5 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock in the night. So there the environment was totally different, and I mean that was the first time I came out of my parents, and I felt very difficult about it. But because of that only, I started becoming bold and bolder. So, but there was absolutely no freedom over there. We have to simply steady. That was the only thing over there. But after that, for doing my graduation, I went to DAIICT in Gujarat. There the situation is totally different. We are given total freedom over there, and there is no attendance also over there. So I started misusing that freedom, and I started playing LAN games, started watching movies, English movies especially, and till my for the first 4 semesters, my pointer was 5 out of 10. But then I realized the mistakes I was doing there, and I started reading from then. I started studying from then, and I started to use my independence properly. So in the last 4 semesters, my pointer grown up to 9. So that is where I have learnt using my freedom properly and all. Then I went to TCS, and I worked there for 2 years. After that, I joined IIIT Bangalore for doing my master's degree, and there 2 good things happened to me. One is I got into Cisco, and the other is I found my soulmate over there. So those are the 2 things. And from that, until then I was so geekish, and I was not at all, I never spoke with girls properly, and also after getting into the relationship, I started becoming more responsible, and so many things are there, so many things have changed. And more importantly, I became very patient after. So that was the thing. So like right now my present goals are to balance my personal life and professional life, and become successful. And so these are some moments from my life, and I want to end this speech by thanking you all for patiently listening to me. Thank you so much.